Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning with me, Blackened Hall. Let's head into Rithen. Take care of the next Traveler quest.
So, you made it. Remember, there's more than just your reputation on the line. I hope you're ready. Right. Looks like there's a lever on my side. Looks like it opens something on your side. Good riddance.
Well, that's dumb. Yay, more Freeman armbands. Well, I mean, they pay well. But I don't really need money, so it's not like I'm super concerned about it. Also, I think my voice just cracked. Nice. Alright, I don't know if there's going to be anything back here worth checking out. Let's take a peek. Because skeletons and stuff don't appear on the minimap, so it's always worth checking corners. And I've found unique items and skeletons before, so it's definitely...
Made it through fine, I see. Time to return the favor. The way forward is blocked. Can you see a lever on your side? Good riddance.
Definitely worth always checking your corners. I need to chill out for a second. But, come here, you. I'm getting a little too reckless with my attacks. There we go. Need to stop spamming the third attack so I can actually block when they throw fireballs at me. Because they do a fair bit of damage.
There's a problem. I can't find a way forward anymore. I didn't see anything that would help us. I think you're up again. Is there anything on your side? Good riddance. What was that? Oh! Oh, hell! Get him!
I was getting chased by a bunch of, freemen. go, nothing to it. Scourgebane. Gaudy and impractical in name and ornamentation. The sword is surprisingly light, graceful, and impossibly sharp. And it's better than what I currently have equipped. Even without my points into greatsword. I really need to find some more unique hammers. Seer's Sandals. According to the Justicars of the Icebrine Coast, death by freezing is a dignified and merciful way to dispatch the wicked and unjust. This is also better, and it has a ton of sockets on it, so we'll grab that. And I guess we're gonna equip Scourgebane. Looks really cool, and it's better than what I currently have, so... Yay. I guess my next level up, I'll put points into greatswords.
Oh, looks as though we made it, despite what the Hierophant predicted. So much for her vaunted prophesying. The door opens with 2 pressure... What are you looking at? What? Ah! It burns! I can't move!
Our pastor seems to be under some strange curse and unresponsive. Alright. I need to time that last attack. There we go. Wait, was it very hard? No, just easy. Hand wraps of seasons. I've read that description before. Wait, how'd that... What? They were gone! Oh, they do it twice, okay. Alright, group up, guys. Alright. I think the greatsword, I don't know. I still feel like the hammer's attack pattern feels better, but I've also been playing with it for, what, like 40 hours?
Well, ain't this a sight to take in? My own little dove, all grown up and robbing this place with no care for want nor cause. Took a bit of doing to track you and poor Phasma down here, but when I heard what job you were on, I had to find you.
Now, where have you been?
The Hierophant had it in for me. Meant to see me on a noose for not being a quiet little servant. So I left the Travellers. I guess as long as I got the message, it didn't matter if I was dead or not. Hierophant's mistake. I had to learn what I could of the Hierophant. And that all brought me here, to you.
Oh, it's good to see you.
I've been off in the dark for a while, Dove. And I'm sorry for that, after all you did for me in own stand. But I had to go underground. I had to do a little digging. And I found a bit, Dove. I found quite a bit. I told you the Hierophant set me up. Well, just in case you had any doubts, the Hierophant set you and Phasma up here.
Okay, the Hierophant set me up.
Think, Dove. True, Phasma ran his mouth about the Hierophant, but you're a separate case. I did some digging. The Hierophant sees all, knows all, so they say. Except you. And that makes you a threat. You were both sent here because the Hierophant knew at least one of you would be cursed. So I came to help.
So what now?
We helped poor Phasma. I heard the job would take you to Rithen, and I learned about the amulet. This gem should be able to negate the curse. Give it to Phasma, will you?
Okay, Rithen.
Strange place, ain't it? The old captain here got fed up with the army's incompetence, so now they're in revolt.
Grim Onwig.
The Hierophant had it in for me. Meant to see me on a noose for not being a quiet little servant. So I left the Travellers. I guess as long as
I've already listened to that
I
dialogue.
learn what I could of the Hierophant.
Amulet.
It's most likely what's behind this insurrection. Some amulet of Telogris disguised as a gift. Always check a gem for flaws, Dove.
Alright, and how can I help Phasma?
Use that gem I gave you on the amulet that cursed him. That should set him right again.
Alright.
You see to Phasma?
Nope, I'm trying to get away from you so I can do that. Phasma is still under the effects of the curse. However, placing the Tear of Amalur in the amulet should help undo the damage. Place the shard.
You saved me. When I was trapped in that curse, I didn't know what would happen. But you saved me. And Grim's here. Grim Onwig. They said he was dead. You should speak to him. It looks like you're the one he came for. Let's move.
Also, I never looked at that shield I got last episode. Where's it at? Oriator's Shield. The shield's decorations honor the allied races in Oriator's Dakofar army, the Almain Gold Order, the Volsofar Illyrian Grace, and the Crooked Balance of the Varani. No, hold on, I do want to see what it looks like real fast. I can't equip it, never mind.
Good to see Phasma's back among the moving. Let's make sure we don't let the Hierophant get him. If you see Irian, tell him Phasma died. But on to other things. You've been running around these lands like a good traveller, Dove. But now, I have a job for you. We've all tasted the Hierophant's malice. Now let's make sure we return the favour.
How are you planning to do that?
I got a plan, Dove. We're doing more than getting our revenge. We're removing the Hierophant from power to rule the Travellers no more. The Hierophant meant for me to die while stealing a certain book, the Missives of Sable, which you traded to the gnomes for my freedom. I can think of no better weapon for my revenge, but the gnomes have hidden it away. I need you to steal the Glass of Ambient to help us locate it.
Now, why do I have to do this?
It's unlucky, Dove, but it's your lot. The Hierophant sees all, knows all. except for you.
What's a glass of ambient?
It's an ancient bit of Irathi magic. It's older than these lands. What, even older than the Fae, I reckon. With the right thought, it shows the object of one's desire, if it be a familiar thing. Meaning we can use it to find the missives once more.
Why get rid of the Hierophant?
Look, Dove, the Hierophant don't know we're alive, and when we're found out, we'll be in danger again. But it's worse than that. The Hierophant's not just getting rid of dissidents, they're keeping the travelers untalented, and thus dependent. In time, the travelers will be nothing more than suckling babes, dependent on the Hierophant for survival.
Where can I find the glass?
It's in an old Irathi ruin to the south, called the Blackened Hall. Between you and the glass is an army of demons, and 3 trials. To bypass the trials, I left you a gift at the dungeon's entrance. Buru's boots. Those, along with the amulet you and Phasma stole, should help. The glass is powerful, Dove, and well guarded. But you're the only one who walks free of the Hierophant's gaze. It's all up to you.
Right, and what are the trials I'll face?
There's the Isle of Flame, where any who aren't quick on their feet will burn. Use Buru's boots to tread safely through them. Then there's the Dark Maze, a labyrinth of hidden paths. You'll just have to find a way through, Dove. Lastly is the Guardian. They say it's a demon that can't be killed. But if you use the Rithen amulet, you can curse it like Phasma was.
The Guardian.
An Iskaru, Dove. Legends say she fooled the king of Blackened Hall, slipped in and took it right over.
So the boots of Buru, we stole those ourselves back from the that one Fae, the Fae Hunter, where we had to chase him through the dungeon and he kept disappearing and kept ambushing us. Anyway, Grim's items.
Thought you might need to rely on a bit more than your odd luck on this one, Dove. So I got you Buru's boots and the Amulet of Rithen. I meant to get the Master's pick as well, but sometimes, Dove, you have to make do with your own hen's eggs. Now, use them as you wish, but they ain't got much magic left in them, so be warned, they won't last you forever.
Blackened Hall.
Nasty bit of ruin from what I heard. Legend says an old king reigned there with his wife. Wonderful too, I reckon. Halls of flame, magical mazes, but it's a bad ending. His wife was a monster all along. And by monster, I mean demon. So the story goes, at any rate. We'll take a thief of good class to break in. And I think you're just the fit, Dove.
Blackened Hall trials.
There's the Isle of Flame, where any who aren't quick on their feet will burn. Use Buru's boots to tread safely through them. Now then there's the Dark Maze, a labyrinth of hidden paths. Lastly is the Guardian. They say it's an
Alright, yeah, I've already listened to all that. Demons.
The story goes that they're drawn to the glass like thieves to a jewel. Wouldn't doubt it. The hall is a strange place by all accounts. Supposedly, they thought the glass could help them see, but the Guardian will let nothing near.
A glass of ambient.
Magical treasure, crafted by the Irathi. Once owned by the king of the Blackened Hall, and now guarded by his queen. We can use it to find the missives of Sable, and the gnomes have that book so well hidden, there ain't no other way.
Alright, where's the glass of ambient?
It's in the Blackened Hall. Place has a nasty reputation of being, well, a death sentence. The trials within aren't insurmountable. I nabbed a few familiar items to help you with them. Buru's boots and the Amulet of Rithen. You've got your work cut out for you, Dove. And I've mine to do as well. Let's get moving.
Okay, we're building up a posse to overthrow the Hierophant. Also... oh, it's nearby too. Okay, well let's just knock that out then. We'll save the Scully Arcana quests probably for next episode. Let me take care of one thing real fast. There we go. Well, I should have went ahead and cleared out all the junk in my inventory. Alright, to the Blackened Hall. Oh sweet, lore stones.
I discovered the greatest heights of magical power. I achieved everything and anything I desired, except to find one of them again. And inevitably, someone would remind me through their ugliness that somewhere, something as beautiful and perfect as that divine spirit existed. People will hurt you. People will try to use you. But this thing was different. Yes, I could trust it, and it would protect me from the callousness of others.
I mean, I don't have to wear the boots if I just disarm everything, right? I mean, it's gonna take forever, so let's just do it the way it's intended. Magical boots, their enchantment's exhausted, finally crumble into nothingness. Well, that sucks. Whoops. Looks like I can navigate the center here, so it's not the end of the world. Just, yeah, scoot on through. The burning presence of the Hall of Flames now seems diminished. They're likely safe to cross now. Okay. Journal of Scribe Pierce, Volume 1. Okay. The wedding day. It was a glorious day. Lear took his new bride, Aif, to hand and led her through... Lear took his new bride, Aif, to hand and led her through the halls to their own chamber in the deep. The runes of the mystical Erethyr were her eyes, and the echoes through the hall her laughter. Great is our new queen, Aif. She seems to have endeared herself to us all. And such wonders she makes. Why, I saw her take the grand corridor and set it with enchanted flames, using only a wave of her hand. Also, that reminds me that we did get... the Detect Hidden book, The Way of the Hawk. It is said that the hawk rules Datir, for where Helios illuminates all by day, Lunala graces the night with her shining countenance. The winged dwellers of the sky see all. It is said the great bird Sena knew of every ravine, could see every shadow, and that nothing hid from her gaze. It was so with the King Wenson, the falcon of Datir, under whose eternal vigilance nothing escapes notice. It is so with Liana, the fabled war-sworn Kempester, who struck as the lightning when her watch required. The desert runner survived by the depths of her awareness. So too in Erythel did Lyria's flock, the Alfar, find Rithyr amidst the sheer bluffs of the Twili coast. But as you wish to find the hidden treasures of this world, you must soar as the hawk, delve as bat, swim as the mallard, and watch as owl. Okay, well cool. We got the Got that maxed out, so I don't have to wear that one accessory any longer if I don't want to. I think I held on to something to replace that with anyway, so when I get back to Canarok, I can replace it. So which one was it? It was the... Well, it's still a pretty solid ring, all things considered. 30 armor and 80 health. I thought I held on to one that increased my damage. Yeah, sure. It's considered better. I would prefer a unique shield or a unique hammer or something that I actually want to use. Not that I mind the greatsword. Come on now. My swing just went right through him. Okay. I don't like the greatsword as much. I prefer the AoE of the hammer. Jeez, I was getting my butt handed to me there. A Nature's Kiss. Nature theme, Losofar, an ornament and enchantment. This bow may come from the Alfar forest communities of the western Hessen Bay. And poison damage. I might use that instead, because So apply the poison damage every shot, where for Solstice, the burning damage, I think it has to land the final attack. For the bow, each attack applies poison, so I can shoot once and forget. Where the chakrams, I have to finish a combo, which leaves me exposed. Also, I'm sorry if the commentary in my reading is struggling today. I've been doing a lot of reading and talking out loud, so my voice and throat aren't doing so hot. What the heck is that? Maybe I was wrong about the poison. Oh, it has to be charged up. So maybe it is better to just use the chakra because it gives me an AoE option as well. See, once again, my attack went right through. Didn't have that problem with the hammer. Guess I'm gonna swap that back real fast. If I was still using the hammer, I don't think I'd be struggling against these Niskaru as much as I am right now. I wonder if these things are on a timer. So I'd like to get over there to that chest. The second journal entry. Times grow darker. Times have grown stranger. The Everglen, the beautiful magic wood granted to Lear by the Hiranar, has grown corrupt. Where once I saw blossoms and bird, I see dark weeds, choking roots and black thorns. It seems to move and shift, like a beast that stalks prey. The servants of Lear's hall grow quiet, but not Aif. She roars and smiles and curses and laughs, talks to those we cannot see. Lear has not left his chambers in some time, but she will not grant us servants passage. Perhaps she is bearing the deaths of her stepchildren too heavily. One cannot know, but the hall is growing dim for not having seen its master. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get used to the greatsword, I guess. Still don't think it feels quite as good as the hammer, but what can you do? Alright, get it. Oh, geez Louise. Jeez Louise indeed. See? Didn't have this problem with the great, or the, yeah, I guess great hammer. My attacks didn't just phase through enemies. But I guess now that's a thing, so we'll just we'll persevere. It does more damage. I think it's worth using. It's worth the struggle adapting to the upgrade. Especially since we can upgrade the damage even further when I level up. Plus, the Greatsword is the best weapon in the game. Once I get used to it, it should be okay. The ability to knock enemies into the air and knock them back, I don't know, gives you a lot of crowd control options. That wasn't so bad. Come on, there we go. The last entry. There's little time left. A demon, a temptress, sent from the underworld of Amalur to tear down the great wonder Lyra has built. A mortal target for the Nisgard to destroy. She is no human. She is no beauty. She is a liar. Lyra is dead, and we are trapped within this palace, by maddening thorns and halls of flame. She hunts us one by one. I do not know why. She's a thing of rage. Some of the guard brought her down, but she simply rises from each death, flames burning brighter with anger. She cannot be killed. She'll either hunt us to our deaths or leave us to wither. Well, I didn't have that much trouble with her. There's not a shortcut back, it seems. Well, that's okay. Time for the long journey back. This is a really cool chamber. I don't know if we've seen this type of room in another dungeon like this. It's like an underground Gondor. If I wasn't on a Let's Play, I would be going through and collecting all the components from these traps, but for the sake of moving the Let's Play forward, I'm not going to stop and do that.
That's the glass of ambient then. Nicely done. And it says the missives are... very interesting. I'm saving that for another time. Now there's one piece of this puzzle missing. We need to find out who the Hierophant is. And to do that, we part ways, for now. Your path lies in Sun Camp, to the south. Lay low, take some jobs, and we'll end this soon enough.
Okay, Sun Camp.
It's not like here, Dov. The heat's enough to kill the smile on a traveller, and there's not a lot of shade.
What do I do in Sun Camp?
Act inconspicuous. The Hierophant's still watching, and will learn that you survived, but not that you suspect anything. While you're there, speak with camp's leader, Arjine, and get some work. Hopefully, it will distract the Hierophant. I'll find you soon enough.
Arjine.
She's quite a harsh one, but mostly harmless. I blame it on the sand what's out there in Tatir.
Okay, cool. Feel like we made a lot of progress with the Traveler's questline in this episode. Alright, I'm going to call this episode here. Off camera, I'm going to go take care of my inventory management, drop off some stuff in Canarok. And in the next episode, I'll meet you guys... Where's this at? Back in Amer. We'll do the Shardfall quest in the next episode. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.